What's going on, Scorpio? Welcome to Told as Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, my name is Megan, the Gemini Meg. I'm located up in the Northeast in Massachusetts. I'm not going to waste too much time because I've realized that the shorter the video is, the more views it gets. So, I will start with, though, I love when signs find their way into my reading. So, like, for whatever reason, the song Bertha by the Grateful Dead came on in my head, and fixing my pants. I started thinking about, like, the song and what it could possibly mean. So I went and I looked it up. And even I feel like the Grateful Dead was on the last time I was doing a Scorpio reading, because I was like, dead, death, the death card, Scorpio. Anyway, this song is supposed to be about death, birth, and reincarnation. So maybe there's a Scorpio, which I think is like a Scorpio thing, because it's like water. I don't know, but maybe there's a Scorpio out there, or someone with heavy Scorpio in their chart who is feeling like they're going through a reincarnation. And I also say that too because I got this heavy feeling of like feeling sexy, feeling yourself, feeling good. I started hearing the Nipsey Hussle song, Feeling Myself. Ooh, I'm feeling myself, I can't help it. If you don't know that song, you gotta check it out. And then, yeah, like there's a pep in the step while the world goes to shit. I heard that too. So, Scorpio, if that resonates with you, can you like, share, subscribe? Can you tell your friends and show this to your friends if it resonates? And hope everyone's happy and healthy out there. It is it's like I said to my coworkers yesterday, it's getting wilder and weirder out there with just everything. So I hope everyone's healthy, safe, happy, taking care of themselves. This is an unprecedented time. Take care of yourself first. I had this feeling of a Scorpio maybe worried about someone, or maybe there is someone who is sick or has been sick, and it made me think a lot about my Virgo reading that I just did the other day. So if you're dealing with a Virgo, or if you have Virgo in your chart, you might want to go check that one out. But I did get a feeling of like, even in the midst of like feeling good and everything, Scorpio's like very worried about like the state of affairs in the world. Yeah, I just saw like very worried. You got the Star card, Scorpio. This is Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have an Aquarius in your chart. People think Aquarius are water signs, like Scorpio, but they're not. They're an air sign. It shows a water bearer, someone pouring, because they're supposed to be bringing information, knowledge. I just heard uniqueness, like they sprinkle on the uniqueness. Okay, Scorpio, you could be thinking about, I just heard thinking about a star. You could be thinking about someone. Oh boy. Okay, so this goes a few ways, and this is only because I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, and I'm just going to keep shuffling after this, but this is a card of healing. This is number 17 in the Major Arcana. Actually comes right after the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. I'm like seeing someone who doesn't realize how highly they're looked up at, or like depended on, or like someone's like looking up at someone or something, and this person doesn't realize it, or I'm hearing like doesn't think they're worth it or good enough, or like why? Even like why would you want to be with me? And I see a non-committal energy, like either Scorpio, you were or are non-committal, and or this person is or was non-committal, but you guys were together in some way. Maybe you were like casually seeing each other, or I'm also seeing someone who was single and very casual is now like committed. Or I also, this kind of goes back to like, I might not have said this, but like feeling like the pep in the step, feeling sexy. I got this feeling like maybe Scorpio has met someone new, and I feel like or like new as in like this could be new within the year, new within the past 6 months. Like there's just this person in Scorpio's life that where they once were non-committal and had lots of attention and people around them, they've like found one person that they want to be with. Yeah, heavy, like considering like this is it. Like I think this is the one. I think this is my star. All right, let's keep going. I see like I don't know if I mentioned this, but a healing energy, like Aquarius. That star card is pouring into him or herself first and foremost before anyone else. And I feel like it's needs to be said that that's a lesson that either you're learning or is part of the journey that the Fool goes on. It's like learning you can't pour everything into everybody else. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost. So that's maybe right now with the wild and weirdness going on out there, someone needs to be told like focus on yourself first. Focus on yourself, your health. I'm hearing big time. Health and healing. I'm not talking like emotional or mental. I'm talking like your physical, like take care of yourself. There's a Scorpio out there that needs to hear that. I'm just seeing like take your vitamins. Like take your vitamins. Maybe you're not feeling so good. I'm hearing now like maybe there's a Scorpio who's lost their voice because communication is in reverse, and it's like I'm dependent on and like I can't even talk right now. Or something about communication. I'm also seeing someone waiting for communication, or like you think someone's waiting for your communication, but they're really not. Like this is like you think they're doing this, but they're not. They're going about life. They're doing their thing. Or this is someone waiting for you to communicate and you haven't, and you're just going about your life. The star and the 8. So the 8 of Wands is a communication, but it's in reverse. I'm also hearing like healing where there was no communication. I'm also thinking like going back to taking care of yourself. Like maybe you're not communicating and you're just focusing on yourself and like toning out the world right now. I think this star goes to, I don't even know if I said this too. I probably did. Like, I'm also seeing like with that Bertha song, like reincarnation, birth, reincarnation coming around. I'm like, here we go again, which kind of ties with this wheel going like, here I go again. I've met someone new that I'm like wicked into, and I see stars in my eyes for them, or they see stars in my eyes, and I have a pep in my step while the world goes to shit. I also got, for some reason, and I feel like this is meant to be said, it might not have been like you met someone. It could be you got a promotion at work. You got okayed to go for the grant you wanted to go for that would be beneficial to your department in your school or company. You got the okay to, I just heard, like, get a half day off so you can go off and shut off communication and just focus on yourself. Like, there's something about turning off communication, but I don't think it's like not communicating. It's I turned off communication, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna go with this because I'm gonna try to keep this short, because like I said, I've realized those do better, although Scorpios are not my highest watchers. I mean, Empress just came flying out to go with the star. If that falls, I'll take it, but I guess we'll take a peek at what's here. Two of Pentacles didn't want to come out, couldn't decide if it wanted. So maybe there's a Scorpio doing that, can't decide if what they want, or the Empress came flying out with the star. Someone has like met someone that they think is divine, or Scorpio, you think someone is divine, or someone is looking at you that way. Like, you are a creator, like you are someone who has multiple good projects going for you, and like you're, what's the word, I can't think of it. I'm hearing like stable on your own, but that's not the word that's not what I want. You're like self-fulfilling. Self-fulfilling. It's like this, I'm hearing going against the grain, where everyone thinks like you need two to do what I'm doing. I'm doing it with one. I don't need a partner. I don't need a relationship. I don't need that. I can do it on my own. And maybe you're in this process of evolution, Scorpio. Or the Empress is also the mother, like pregnancy card. Let's get now for the 5, 6, 7, 8. Two of Wands just came flying out. Yeah, Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands are both here. This is something about trying to make a decision. Weighing one's options. Oh, here you are, Scorpio. That's King of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I just saw like trying to weigh my options between two people. One of them could be a single mother, or one is like older than the other. I think this is Pisces energy. I'm also, because the communication card is in reverse, I'm seeing like, do I want to reach out? Do I want to get back to them? I see someone like weighing their time, like swirling their coffee or their drink and just kicked back in no rush. Yeah, I'm seeing a slow wheel turn, like I'm in no rush. I wish I could say this reading was clearer, but it's I also see heavy someone of the past that you once dated. Someone you used to have a lot of fun with, someone that you used to You could have listened to records specifically with them, and this person now has a much bigger record collection, or just music in general. Either you looked up to this person or they looked up to you. There was a lot of emotions here, and I just feel like the wheel's coming around again. Something may have brought you two together, which the healing card is here. I feel like a warm, motherly healing. Yeah, Hierophant reverse, which is Taurus energy, with the Judgment card behind it, which is the coming back card, followed by the Queen of Wands. And I'm like hearing like someone you always had a flame for, or like the flame, like this person is hot to trot, hot to trot, and are really good on their own. I'm gonna have to rewatch this because I do think some of the messages are repeating, because I'm just seeing like, I don't need a divine partner. I'm divine on my own. I don't need to be looking for somebody else. I don't need to communicate with anybody else. I'm my own divine star. Scorpio. I think we'll get one more and then I'm gonna end it. I hope this resonates. Whoa, it just came flip-flopping out. 8 of Swords reversed. It's air energy, and I'm just hearing like getting out of your head. Eight of Swords, and that's the 8 of Wands in reverse. They're both reversed. I just see someone weighing their options, or kind of deciding like, do I want to reach out? There's always been an attraction here, like even down to like personality wise. Like I loved the conversations I had with this person, and I loved their thinking. It was so out there. That's the Aquarius card, like so individual. I just keep hearing that. They were so individual, but heavily weighing their options of whether they want to communicate or not. And in the meantime, just focusing on work. And I heard work and lowering their guard. Yeah, possibly to communicate, but I'm hearing like this person either has, whomever isn't being communicated to has to wait until that communication comes in, while the person lowers their guard and continues to do some thinking about things. And yeah, in the meantime, Scorpio, I feel like the advice is to just, for the cross watcher who's waiting for the Scorpio, to just sit and wait, and that person will make the communication move. Or if it's the opposite, I have to think of what the opposite is. If Scorpio, someone's waiting for you, you're sitting back and you're waiting until you do reach out. And I have a funny feeling you're not gonna like what you hear, or the person isn't going to like what they hear. Here you are, Scorpio energy. I'm hearing like advice that was given to me once by a Scorpio, like when I was saying like, oh, I really want to like ask this person specifically about this, like if it happened. And the advice was like, you can ask, but prepare yourself for a response you won't like. And I was like, what? Yeah, prepare yourself, like, because she was pointing out, like, I have an idolized viewer expectation of how this response is going to go. And she was gently reminding me to step outside the box and like consider that I may not get the response that I would want to hear, and how is that going to make me feel? She was making me plan ahead for a possible heartbreak or heartache. And maybe that's how Scorpios think, like prepare for what it would feel like if you got hurt. So that's either for Scorpio here to here, like consider how it might feel if you don't get the response that you're looking for, or that's for your cross watcher. Just chill, focus on your work, focus on your coin. Don't worry about the Scorpio. And if and when they're ready, I see a Scorpio right now who's not happy, who's not doing well. They could be, or a cross watcher who's not doing well. Like maybe something has happened, a sadness. I don't see something catastrophic, like a breakup. I just see like a sadness or like a sickness, and like there's this need for like space. So whomever needs to just worry about work, I'm hearing don't focus on them, and they'll communicate when they have healed. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Tell your friends, like, share, subscribe. Here I go. I thought it was going to be short, but it's long. Thanks, Scorpio.